Well, folks, if you're still out there, we are back.
Apparently.
Here in the second period, we had a long technical difficulty here with a internet connection. But we are back here at East Haven in the second period with 2:10 remaining. With the score now, Guilford 1 and the Rams 0. I'm joined now by Greg Lederer on color from the Cheshire Herald and Scott Duff alongside on camera.
Yes, while we were away, Guilford scored the first goal of the game. The goal was scored by number 22, James Mackey, assisted by number 5, Matthew Horton, and number 16, Michael Ring. Came at 7:05 of the second period.
So that's the scoring where we stand right now. Action now in the Cheshire end, kept in by Guilford. Malloy passing back to the point to Brand. Rams now gathered up. Long lead pass. It looks like save, I believe, or was that a pipe, Greg? I couldn't quite see.
I think he got a piece of it.
I think he did. It was a breakaway by Bausch and a long lead pass by, I believe it was Vendetto that hit him on a long lead pass on a breakaway. Whoa. Shot and a save, Mayo.
A few minutes earlier, Vendetto actually had a breakaway down there that didn't lead to a goal on a very tight play by freshman goalkeeper Brandon Mayo.
Yeah, you've at least been watching. I've been watching a computer screen here for the last 8 minutes. So, at any rate, 1:22 remaining, second period, with Guilford hanging on to a 1-0 lead.
Guilford's in Division 2 now, I guess. They're still in D2. Cheshire's in 1, but still a rivalry between these teams.
Big-time rivalry, yep. Rams able to, now it squirts out. Goes back to Nesdale. Nesdale into Hauser, who's able to chip it in. And Guilford fires it right back out. Perslow goes cross ice to Nesdale. Nesdale chips ahead to Klanica, who nurses the puck in. And now it pops all the way out. We got Guilford on a one-on-one breakout. 2-on-1. Pass. Romano steering it to his left. Nesdale now gathers the puck.
It's a nice recovery by Dan Perslow as well, defensively back there.
Nesdale now looking, fires, it's deflected, well wide of the goal.
38 seconds, remaining in the second period.
Rams keeping it in. That's like Lima keeping it in for the Rams. Rams working down low, centering pass, nobody there. It's deflected into the half boards where Guilford now collects it. Looks like Horton skates in. It's Tommy Sokolov able to break that play up and get the puck out. Just under 10 seconds now, and the puck squirts out of the surface here, so we'll have a face-off in the neutral zone.
Pretty even game, both teams with many scoring opportunities. But the opposite's in the goal. You have the senior goalkeeper for Cheshire, Scott Romano, versus a freshman, Brandon Mayo.
And Brandon Mayo, we were saying before, Scott and I, Greg, he's as a freshman, he looks pretty calm and collected out there. Romano, long lead pass, just off the mark into DuPont. And there's the horn. So, Greg, you got a recap there of the second period. The shots in the first period, I believe, were
7-6 to Guilford.
7-6. So we'll get the
talked about very, very close.
We'll get the total here by the public address announcer. I'll listen for that.
(11-11), I think is what he said. 11-11.
A little tough to hear.
I think
sounded like 5 to.
Sending me like 11 versus 11, but we'll wait to see on the. We'll wait over.
Guilford fans razzing the Rams as they walk by the stands. Always a rousing rink here in East Haven.
A couple years ago, these teams played for a state championship.
They did, that's right.
And a lot of the players who were still playing in that game are still on these teams. So
Tommy DuPont, Brian Donahue for...
I was just about to say, because I guess Ryan Moore was the player for Guilford as a senior who took the shot in that game that Tom DuPont jumped out in front of the goal to get a piece in the hand on.
That was
on Sports Center. I'll never forget it.
Highlight save by a defender.
It was incredible. Just now they're starting to make up the ice.
Right, so we'll probably step aside here while the Zamboni does his thing. And again, Dick Naramore, Greg Letter on mic, and Scott Duff on film tonight here from East Haven in this matchup between the Indians of Guilford and the Rams of Cheshire. So we will be back here in about 10 minutes, folks. And glad to have you all back online. Big shout-outs, by the way, tonight to our fans and family members and folks from around the world, across the nation, and up your street. Mike Siborowski in Cheshire, I believe, is dialed in tonight, Greg. And I'm sure the Limas in California and Bill McManus in Canada tonight, I believe, is listening in. So hello.
I was just saying, birthday today, Wayne Gretzky is 52.
Wayne Gretzky, happy birthday, Wayne. I'm sure Wayne's listening tonight.
Sure, I hope so.
Yeah,
I hope so.
Absolutely. So we'll be back, folks, in just a few for the third period action here in East Haven.
I was thinking that would have made for actually bring a trivia question.
Oh, the trivia. I got trivia tonight. Now this guy's going to get it. You're going to get this trivia question. Longest CIAC tournament in Connecticut history. Year, teams, and score. How long ago?
That came a couple years ago. That's it. Teams in the final.
And
I don't know. There was a team game a couple years ago that went forever. I wasn't around 1999. I mean, that's so to say. Wasn't there a team game a few years ago?
there's some crazy ones. There are school games that
A couple years ago. That's what I remember. I've done it forever.
Yeah, you got to remind me to do that one.
I don't know. I was graduated from high school in 1999. I was here from high school in Hershey. Also, seniors college too.
Kate, are they playing it in the lobby?
What?
How did you know it worked?
I went.
You said it worked. How did you know? Oh. Did it sound okay?
What? Yeah, I heard it. What did they say about it?
Now it makes it a little more fun, I guess.
Every game we get to the third period, it works. I got to get here 2 hours ahead of time. Start the stream.
Big crowd for that boys basketball game yesterday. Cheshire Amity was packed.
I mean, are they both good or just arrived?
Amity was unbeaten at the Houston time, except for one loss in the game.
And who won?
Cheshire. They won 5 in a row. MSG was pacing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were two good players after the game. The biggest crowd I've ever seen at boys basketball. It was right next to my apartment where they were having the game there.
Oh, yeah.
It was up the entire road with all the
packed,
cars down on the side.
Put that on, Greg, just so it doesn't bounce around before. Yeah. All right, so we are back here. Third period action. Face-off underway. Rams control the face-off. Shot deflected high in the Guilford zone. McKee loses it and then gets control of it again, dumps it down deep into the Ram zone.
McKee has the only goal of this game.
One of 4 co-captains for the Guilford Indians. Klanica now skating into the zone. Loses control of it along the half boards. Rams flip it back in, have to get back on side. Moore collecting it behind his own goaltender. Long lead pass out to Cataruza. Cataruza skating down the left side, takes a big boomer. Glove save through a screen, too. That was a rocket, Greg.
Romano's had a very, very nice year. I mean, depth-wise, Cheshire has 4 goalies they can work with. So very, very fortunate.
Face-off controlled by the Rams. 14, we're just underway here, about 14 minutes left in this game. Rams now in. Shot and a goal! Vendetto to Joey D'Erico!
Perfect pass.
D'Erico lights the light here at 13:56 of the third to tie this contest up.
That pass, I mean, and it all started, I think, with a mistake by the Guilford player just below the blue line.
Absolutely. Joey D'Erico buries it past Mayo here, who got a piece of it, but not enough of it.
Just a perfect pass, again, by Vendetta, right on his stick. He didn't have to do anything except put it in. Put it right on the money for him.
Here come the Rams again. Skating in is playing a shot. Mayo squeezes it off. That shot taken by D'Erico again, looking for 2 in a row.
I think that was an emotional pickup for Cheshire. You know, they've had a tough year with these 1-goal games. And, you know, you get a goal in there, get a little bit more energy going.
13:34. We'll come up with tonight's trivia question here. Can you name the longest state championship game here in the state of Connecticut? Who was in it? How long was the game, and what was the score? What year was it, and what was the score? We'll give you the answer here in just a few minutes. First caller wins, Greg.
Good luck.
And we'll give partial credit for any part of those answers. So what do we have here now? We have looks like just a icing call. Face-off coming down here to the right of Mayo. Not sure if that's pronounced Mayo or possibly Mayo. M-A-I-O. I believe it's Mayo.
It's a pretty good size for only a freshman. Or maybe it's just the pads are deceiving because he's wearing so much padding on. But
Rams controlling it now. Back into Hauser. Lima checks, I'm not sure who that was. Cataruza off the puck. Right. Now a breakout to Ring. Ring ahead to
Horton.
Yep, Horton takes the shot. Big mess in front.
Looks like Romano took out his legs there.
He sure did. 16 Ring. Crashed the net, and I mean crash. 12:55. We are tied here in the third period.
It's quite a collision.
1-1. All right, folks, the answer to tonight's trivia question. We had no callers, Greg.
No callers.
I can't believe it. In 1999, it was a Division I final game. Notre Dame of Fairfield defeated New Canaan 3-2 in 5 overtimes.
You get 2 games for the price of 1. There you go. Some extra hockey.
Action now, hard check behind the Cheshire goaltender. And now we're going to have a penalty against the Rams for a trip.
12:38.
And that looks like it's going against, who's going to the sin bin there? 20.
It's hard to see, obviously, with our angle.
Yeah, it is hard.
Their angle up here in the building. Jake Nesdale.
Jake Nesdale gets the sin bin duty here at 12:38. 12:38.
2 minute.
Guilford on a power play here. The Rams able to chip the puck out.
For the most part, we stay pretty penalty free tonight. No penalties here or there, but
Rams
some
now
pretty clean.
Try to dump it.
Part.
Dump the end. Cataruza coming back now to gather it up. Rams on a power play. Bausch forechecking here on the Man down. Horton skates in the left side, takes a shot. It's blocked away.
We've had no power play goals tonight, but
ring.
we'll see if that changes right now for Guilford.
And puck deflects into the netting for a stoppage of play. Face off probably coming to, it's coming out of the zone, I believe. Yep. So face off in the neutral zone. 11:54, 1:15 remaining on the penalty to Cheshire Rams defender Jake Nesdale. Rams able to fire it down, burn a few more seconds off that clock. Cataruzza goes D to D. Return fire to him where Lima takes it. Oh, a redirect attempt.
Good idea
there by Hauser.
Lima. Looking for Hauser.
Almost a shorthanded attempt there. Hauser breaking up a breakout play now. As the Rams putting on some good forechecking pressure here in the deep in the neutral zone. Shot by Cataruzzo, easily handled by Romano. Glove save, face off to his left.
45 seconds left on the Guilford power play.
Rams' next opponent, I believe.
It's a week from, I think it's next
It's a
Saturday at Milford Ice Pavilion.
A week from now, yep. Milford Co-op, who's playing very well this year, Greg. And Guilford's next opponent is Tuesday, home against Weathersfield.
We've got a very tight game right now. 27 seconds left on the Guilford power play.
Long lead pass, our speedster Hauser fighting for it here with Dacey. Dacey controls it over to his D partner up to Donahue. Donahue, senior, skates in, right side, looks to fire, does. Romano save, and the Rams able to chip it down the length of the ice. Mail comes out. Brand takes it.
We're back at even strength.
Okay, so all even now. Big collision there along the half boards. Now controlled by Guilford. Broken up there at center ice by Bausch. Bausch gathers the puck again. Chips it ahead in an attempt to Vendetto. Over skates. 3 Rams overskated that puck. Perslow now in the neutral zone. Looks to regroup. Dumps it in deep. Coming in hard is Bausch. Bausch over skates. Taken here by Dacey. Dacey looks. Over to Brand. Brand, rink wide to Baddock. Baddock dumps it in deep, but is checked hard into the boards. Now ahead to Bausch. Is able to kick it out of the zone. Perslow. Nobody to go to, so he just fires it. Long shot in from nearly the red line.
A lot on that shot.
Sure was. A rising puck that gloved down by Romano. Rams now. DuPont over to Bausch. Heavy check there. Alex Bausch appealing to the ref for a elbow call there.
And then another player gets taken down across from the boards.
Long shot in, save Romano, or it got tipped in front. Hard to see from here. Action in front. Collected there now by the Rams.
Sense of urgency now for these teams. Third period tied up.
Set ahead to Lima. Lima, helped by the official. Tries to center to nobody there. Into Hauser. Hauser to Klanica. Klanica tried to nurse one into the center area there.
Cataruzza got a piece of it.
Sure did. Guilford, the hard checking team. Ooh, little change up on that shot. Nothing on it. Guilford elects to dump it in and get a line change going. Much needed line change. That was a long shift for them.
Although it did look like they had a transition opportunity if they wanted to take it. They decided against it.
Rams now chipping it out. Vale up the side. He's beaten to the puck. Nice touch pass by Stevens. Fired in deep now. Sean Richard going hard to the corner. Collected there by Vale. Vale's knocked off the puck by Mackey. Chris Stevens going hard too. Mackey now collecting it. Mackey dumping it in. Now chasing his own pass. Nez there on the half boards by Guilford. 7:55 remaining, third period. We are tied. Long shot in. I believe that got deflected up over the goaltender. Flutter shot wide. Coming in from the blue line. Now a nice breakout by the Rams. Shot and a glove save. Might have been a tad wide, but nonetheless
Yeah,
a
it
good
did look
shot
like
on
it may have
goal.
been wide. These teams are trading blows like a prize fighters with these scoring and chances.
Chris Stevens taking that shot for the Rams. Face off now to Mayo's left. Donahue taking the face off against Joey D'Erico for the Rams.
D'Erico with the tying goal in this period. 1:04 into the third period.
7:37 remaining. Face off controlled by the Rams. Puck up into the
This upper structure we have up here.
didn't look like it actually hit anything, but
Didn't. It just kind of went up between them.
yeah. Face off now. Donahue and D'Erico again. Controlled by Guilford. Baddock racing down the left side. Guarded there by, lost the rebound momentarily
yeah,
there.
he's trying to sweep it.
Powell up to Baddock. Baddock tries to center pass to a ghost again. No one there.
Chester's already had one overtime game in this building earlier this year. They went to overtime with East Haven.
That's right. I'm sure they'd prefer not to have another one. Just get the win and get out of here.
Let's see what happens. I'm sure Guilford has their other ideas.
As mentioned earlier, Greg, the other home team that plays in this rink, East Haven, lost today in overtime to St. Bernard's. Shot.
Oh, my.
Big save, Romano! Return fire, nets off, whistle.
Hard to tell what happened in all those bodies. You just see a bunch of people just falling on top of each other in front of the net.
Nothing but elbows and kneecaps
Oh,
flying
my goodness.
around down
That's
there.
where you feel bad for the goalie.
A couple other scores in, Greg. Norwalk McMahon goes down to Trumbull by a score of 8-0. Simsbury beats South Windsor in overtime 5-4. And Lyman Hall Haddam Killingworth beats E.O. Smith Tolland Wyndham 9-3.
Well, I live in Hamden, so I had right next actually to the Lou Astorino rink where they had Notre Dame and Hamden earlier today, and a convincing win by Notre Dame.
I believe that was, 7-1?
Yeah.
Believe. Shot, Romano saves, steers to his left. Action behind the goal, swept there now by, might have been Nesdale, and that puck flew out of the rink again. A lot of pucks coming out of the rink tonight.
Yeah, that's where we don't really have any shield up here. We're just going to hope and knock on wood.
We're up here in the Crow's Nest here at DeLongo Rink. No netting at this end of the rink. Only for the fans. Hazardous duty pay tonight, Greg.
Head on a swivel.
Controlled now by Guilford. Looks to center, broken up there by the Rams defense. Looks like Sokolov, is it? No.
Tommy Sokolov in there?
No, that was Ben Klanica down there low, 21. There's Purslow trying to get control of it for the Rams. Now over to Nesdale. Nesdale races into the far corner. Out to the D.
It's more.
Shot in, deflected there by Klanica's leg. Out to the point. It's punched out by
John Hauser.
John Hauser. Lima skating in, controlling momentarily, broken up nicely there by Mackey and Moore.
Moore fell down, but he was able to break up the play.
Dumped in now by the Rams. Easily tapped away by Mayo up to his defenseman there, Ryan Moore. Back and forth they go.
Chester's played a lot of these games this year. A lot of very, very, very tight games for the Rams. 6-1 goal losses.
Guilford now with a scoring attempt. Broken up by the D. Back out to the point. Moore takes a long shot wide.
He's taking a lot of those from that same position on the ice.
Cataruzzo throws it back in behind the Rams goaltender.
Still a
nasty check there, but no call.
Referee just scooted aside a
Rams
stick.
Lost control of it temporarily here. Guilford still in control. Cataruzzo shot. Goes wide. No, it looked like Scotty got a stick on that. And
just going to find out who the stick belongs to. It just was just sitting there for a while.
Again, we welcome all our viewers from all corners of the globe here tonight.
That stick actually belonged to Tommy Dupont. Now, I guess when we were away, he lost his glove on a power play, and he defended without his glove on. He just lost his stick and got that back. So
all right.
He sticks with it, though. That's what you expect from a captain.
Quick shot snapped in by the D, and the puck floats all the way back down here to the Guilford end, where Powell collects it. Tries to go D to D, misses the mark. Vendetto fighting for it for the Rams. Vendetto has control of it. He looks to fire. He scores!
Vendetto.
That was a sniper goal by number 12 there for the Rams. Short side mile right over his left shoulder.
4:29.
Greg, I don't think you could fit anything else but a puck where that shot went in.
Well, when I talked to Carl Sundquist, he says that they've been waiting to get those breaks that they haven't gotten earlier in the year. A low margin of error. That one went their way that time.
Vendetto, I believe, is going to be unassisted on that.
2-1. Cheshire takes back-to-back goals here by Cheshire.
4:23 remaining, third period. Brand around 2. Up to Baddock where Nesdale pinches in hard. Keeps the puck in the zone. Long lead pass out. DuPont, I believe. No, that's Danny Perslow. And now it's taken by Caffiero. Caffiero fires the puck in. Bausch looking to collect it down low.
It's hard to hear their PA system here, but I guess was there an assist added on top of that? It sounded like they were saying something, but it's obviously hard to hear the...
I sure didn't see one.
I
Now we have a breakaway! Momentarily, anyways. And we have... It looks like a penalty on Guilford, which I don't understand why they blew the whistle.
That was actually a nice play by...
Actually, I do now. It's a joint penalty.
That Guilford freshman defenseman, William Dacey, was able to get back and cut off that breakaway before he had cleared and run into the net.
But Greg, I don't think it would have meant anything.
They would have stopped it anyway for those two running penalties.
Since it's a coincidental minors there.
Vendetto.
Should be 5-on-5. We each have a man in the box here. 3:40 remaining, third period. Cheshire Rams 2, Guilford 1. Out into the neutral zone. Now we have another whistle on a hand pass. Puck's going to go all the way down to the Rams end. I wish I could tell you folks that we understood what those penalties were, but this PA system is tough to hear. Very muffly and bassy sounding.
You try to make out the best sounds you can.
DuPont trying to collect it for the Rams. Pass out to the point, out to Moore. Moore looks to fire. Blocked! But not out by Klanica. Klanica took a hard one in the thigh or perhaps just above the shin pads. Guilford now has to regroup in the neutral zone. They go D to D. Cataruzza ahead to Ring. Long shot in there by McKee. Missed the mark. Rams just can't quite get it out there, and that now it does. It pops out where Guilford will have to regroup. Cataruzza, rink wide to McKee. McKee wraps around. Tommy Sokolov chips up ahead now to big time offside. Nicky Vale. Yeah. So we have a long offside pass, as that pass came from the Rams' end. And
a long 2 minutes and 36 seconds for Cheshire trying to hold on to this lead, get their second victory.
2.5 remaining, 2-1 Rams, third period.
The tightest of inches on that Luke Vendetto goal to give him the 2-1 lead.
Rams have the undesirable moniker this year of probably the best 1-10 team in the state.
Like we said, 6-1 goal losses tends to make you feel that way.
Moore now has the puck chipped away by D'Erico, who lost his stick. Powell skates it in, dumps it in to the left side, wraps around. Taken there by Petrick. Back out to the D, out to Powell. Powell takes a shot just wide through a crowd.
Guilford's had a lot of shots from the outside in this third period.
Yeah, they're trying to crowd in front of.
Yeah, to maybe try to get
Romano,
deflection.
Get the screen working there.
Maybe get a rebound if they can.
Donahue able to glove that down. Now it's called for a hand pass, and that's going to come all the way down, I believe. No, they're saying I guess he gloved it outside the zone. So They're discussing that right now. That should be all the way down, but it's not. Face-off controlled by Guilford. Ryan Moore fires it in. 1:32 on the clock. 2-1, Cheshire. We'll keep an eye on the Indians goaltender here. Next 30 seconds or so, I suspect we'll see him pulled to take advantage of that sixth skater.
You may want to wait for it to call a timeout, maybe to do that, or pull him instead of pulling him on the ice. We'll see what
DuPont
happens.
trying to get it out along the boards against Moore. Now the Rams punch it out. Able to skate it ahead into Hauser. Hauser just checked off the puck as he attempted a shot.
It was Horton. Horton was able to redirect him.
Cataruzza skates it up the left side, gains the red line. Check there by Hauser. Good back check speed there by number 25 for the Rams.
48 seconds.
We are under 1 minute to go. We have an empty net now. 6-on-5 action.
Yep.
As Guilford.
Mayo has left the net.
Cataruzza takes a blast. It's wide. It's deflected, I believe. Scotty might have gotten a piece on that as it caroms up into the net. Post, Sandy?
It was a post. Him and then the post.
Wow. Okay, so our eagle eyes up here did confirm hit the goaltender and then either the post or the crossbar and deflected up into the net.
35.2 seconds.
So now we have a timeout probably taken by Guilford here. 35 seconds on the clock. 35.2 for those that are caring.
Hey, sometimes, that extra 0.2 is going to make a difference.
0.2 of a second. The way the Cheshire Rams are having a season, 0.2 of a second might be very meaningful to them, Greg.
Well, the last time Cheshire was here, they were down 3-1 in the third period, scored 2 goals to tie it up and go to overtime. They have 2 goals now, but they're hoping that this 2-1 lead will be enough to win the game instead of going to overtime. Obviously, what happened the first time around, losing to East Haven here.
East Haven fans a little silent right now. They certainly were cheering a lot louder in the second period.
You mean Guilford or?
Did I say East Haven?
Yes, you did. So it's okay, though.
Well, they're at East Haven.
They're at
Greg.
East Haven. They're at East Haven. You're right.
All righty. Fairly good crowd on hand here.
Saturday night,
Down at the far end, we got fans wrapped all the way around the end glass there.
And they've seen a good hockey game.
Cheshire stands look pretty full. Pretty loyal following here for the Rams, despite their record.
It's been a tough year.
So here we go, 6-on-5, 35 seconds remaining in a 2-1 game led by the Rams. Controlled there by long shot in wide.
Oof.
Another centering shot. Steered aside by Romano. Back
Tough.
out to Moore. Moore looks to fire and does. It's blocked in front. Rams can't quite stretch it out. 19 seconds
Moore
on
went
the
down
clock.
to his knees to keep that away from a breakaway.
DuPont collecting. He's pounded hard there by Donahue.
11
And
seconds.
the puck gets out.
10.
And we have an icing call. So 7.8 remaining.
Was a big clear.
Cheshire
Wiped off a ton of time.
Cheshire just under 8 seconds here, hoping to gain their second win of the season.
If Cheshire holds on here, I can see them jumping off the bench to celebrate with Scott Romano after this thing. But
So here comes the face-off. Donahue taking it for the Indians. Shot. Blocked in front. Out. Cataruzzo. Another shot. Cheshire going down, taking. There's the game! Scotty Romano finally gets his well-deserved first victory.
it's true.
And the Cheshire players smother their goaltender. Well-deserved.
Luke Vendetto, you get the tying assist, and then he gets the game-winning goal. He assisted on the goal from Joe D'Erico, and then he got the game winner. 4:29 remaining.
2-point night for Vendetto. So the Rams improved to 2-10-0.
It was not easy, though.
No,
far
it was
from
not.
easy.
No, it was not. But hopefully for the Rams, this starts a trend for them.
And then they got a week off. Well, they got to go back and play Milford.
Guilford drops to 5-4-2.
And Cheshire improves to 2-10.
So there you have it.
Great game tonight.
From East Haven here, DeLongo Rink, the visiting Rams take down Guilford. They come back
from 1-0 deficit.
Two unanswered goals to win this contest. A lot of these players, obviously, Greg, as you see here, they know each other from youth hockey. I know Donahue played with some of these Cheshire Rams and the Hawks organization, so that's great. They're greeting each other on the way out. Good sportsmanship.
Well, these teams have left everything they had on the ice. No question about it.
Absolutely.
And as we said earlier, Vendetto's goal, the slightest of margins, how he fit that thing inside the net.
That was fit very well. So for SportingNewsCT.com, again, we apologize for our second period technical difficulties. But at least we got the third period in, and hopefully the quality came through fine for everybody. So again, Dick Naramore alongside Greg Leder and Scott Duff on film. We thank you for joining us, and we look forward to having you visit us at our next game.
It'll be Saturday, 1 o'clock at Milford Ice Pavilion.
Next Saturday. Rams have a week off. So good night from East Haven here and SportingNewsCT.com.